So yeah, we gonna jump right into it, man. You know, we've been going through a lot of information through social media. We've been seeing a lot of stuff. So today's topic, we're gonna talk about the messages in music, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, we're gonna start like we normally do. We're gonna go the furthest back that we can. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got something to say, but a lot of times, they ain't saying nothing.
Yes, sir. What's up, YT Young Thugger? What's up?
YT Young
The beginning. Episode 1.
Rollo. You already know.
What up, homie? What up, though?
We doing it for 'em.
So you say they ain't saying nothing.
They ain't saying nothing, but when we take it back,
that goes like to specific people,
right?
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
Not broadly.
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people do got some good messages in the music. And you know what I'm saying? When we take it back like to the 80s.
Oh,
right?
wow.
Take it back to the 80s. A lot of 80s hip hop had a lot of messages.
Understand? Understand? We talking to the adults here. Y'all churn, pull up and learn something.
Yeah, please.
Pull up and learn something.
Pull up a chair.
Please. You know what I'm saying? Please decide to learn something. So like when we going back to the 80s, man, you know what I'm saying? One of the most influential songs that I can think of to jump it off would be the Self-Destruction record.
Ooh, Stop the Violence Movement.
Yeah,
right. Boogie Down Productions.
Right.
Cool Mo D.
Right.
Heavy D.
Tell us who was on there. Tell us who was on there, man.
Yeah. You had Daddy-O and Delight from Stetsasonic and Wise. Dougie Fresh. Heavy D.
Yeah.
It was spearheaded by KRS-One.
Right.
Spearheaded by him.
Yep.
Like him and D Nice produced the record. Shout out to D Nice.
Right.
Still that dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know, this is Hip Hop Jesus.
Hold up.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Miss Melody. Rest in peace,
Miss Melody. BDP Pops.
Right.
Yeah, in fact, man, we had the Self-Destruction joint, like Start the Violence Movement, and we had the West Coast version, but we're all in the same game.
Right.
But of course, I think Self-Destruction gets a lot more love because hip hop was mainly a more East Coast thing back then, and we had it was more groups, more artists.
Yeah, it was
repping the East back then.
It was a lot of crews, a lot of crews,
man. A lot of groups. Because you had Public Enemy on that record, if I recall correctly.
Yeah,
you had MC Light on there.
Right.
In fact, LL wrote MC Light's verse.
Right.
Remember, LL wasn't gonna be on the record, but he goes for her verse.
Yeah, he put it on for her. He put it on.
Funky Fresh, Dressed and Fresh, ready to bruh.
Got it.
No, it's a legendary record. It's a very legendary record.
I mean, and the message was the thing. Was the hardest part, really,
because we had a lot of violence in rap shows back then.
Right.
Like that was turned into a regular occurrence, and violence at a rap show could fuck everything up.
Right.
Man, you got a brother that rocking and shit. DJ on point. He might have dancing all type of shit. Next thing you know, niggas is fighting over petty shit in the crowd.
Yeah. And at that time, you know what I'm saying, that was like the hard body crack era.
So not only could you possibly be getting your ass beat, you could get clapped the fuck up.
Killed
at the show.
You know what I'm saying? So like now
that shit was way out of hand.
And you fighting somebody you don't know what they on.
Don't even know what they on.
What they on.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying? You walking down the street, you doing your thing, and slowly but surely you done bumped into somebody who is on a whole nother level from
crazy.
That whole message from the song was more so like, we here together. We need to slow that down. The violence and the drug use.
Yeah, like take care of yourself and take care of your fellow man, woman, and child.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, because a lot of situations don't have to be escalated to the points to which they are escalated.
Right.
At all. Like, you can talk some shit out.
Please.
Exactly. Like don't kill your brother, man.
Please.
Damn sure don't hit the lady and don't hit the kid.
No.
I mean, like this extra shit. Come on, man. Yeah. I ain't never been cool with all that.
Like on another one. What's another good one, Q?
Well, I mentioned that we're all in the same gang thing, and that was related. And that was related to the gang violence
because they did the peace talks.
Yeah, they did
slowly but surely after the riots.
The true stuff came down the line.
Yeah, we got to go to
background. What's up, sport?
We got
around
West Side of Mike.
Concepcion. Mike Concepcion. All of the Bloods and Crips was going at it hard around the late 80s, man.
I mean, because once again, this is the crack era, so the money that was coming in at the time
started out there and then spread out across the country.
We got a question. We got a question from one of our viewers on PJ Riley. Said, "Why do you think that the kids nowadays would rather listen to Kodak Black and be a young boy artist of that nature instead of being like the pioneers of rap like KRS-One, Public Enemy, and LL Cool J?
I mean,
because people don't like to think about their music. We've got to a point where people want to shake their. In fact, we have been in a party and bullshit kind of rut ever since Big and Tupac died. You know, like we lost this brother in '96, we lost this brother in '97. You know what? Fuck all this little death and gloomy shit. We want to be happy. Let's party. Let's groove.
You're right.
And then it's turned into or mutated into other forms of that shit now. Don't like a lot of people don't really want to think about their music like that.
No,
they don't want to. I mean, when we like you spend a lot of your time listening to the radio,
right?
Like you are basically doing other shit when you're listening to the radio.
Yeah.
You ain't sitting there just thinking about what you're hearing and shit. Like, that's a deep ass song.
Right.
And when you go to the club, what you go to the club to do?
Party.
You going to party,
Turn
like,
up.
party and bullshit.
Yeah.
You either gonna be high, drunk, and then of course if you are a straight guy like us, you going to holler at some girls.
Yeah, exactly.
Holler at some girl. You ain't thinking about shit but getting that ass in a drink.
Right.
See, that's
that's
the thing that makes it. It's like it's never gonna leave because we do need that in the club.
You need that balance. If you want to hear that little deep lyrical shit, stay home.
Stay home.
Stay home.
Exactly.
Because the only lyrical song I've ever heard work in the club ever, One Mic, Nas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only song I've ever seen work in the club.
It depends on what club you
Yeah,
go.
Depending on what club you at. Depending on what club you at. Depending on what club you
Don't
at.
be in a booty club and
Nah,
play that.
don't be in no shit trying to play that. Man, bro,
She starts slow twerking.
All I need is one mic.
bro, if you play that shit, she gonna take her money and walk off the stage, and she ain't coming back out until the song over.
Or she might look at you crazy and
If
walk
I-
over to the booth and you
Yeah.
might get assaulted.
Now you messing my money.
You might get assaulted.
And she gonna complain about your ass while she's buying a drink.
Yeah,
The only thing that's gonna save your ass, you better drop Uchi Wally right quick.
Believe that.
You better drop Uchi Wally.
This nigga here playing this shit.
Playing this shit.
Hey,
Fuck wrong with
shout out to my man VIP. We've been there.
All right, believe it.
Been there.
Shout out to K-Way. He know.
Been there.
I don't know why y'all ain't playing my song. This is what we felt like playing right now.
Don't nobody really care about what you feel like playing. I'm trying to make my money in here.
What is your song?
Exactly.
That's what we like. Play innocent like a motherfucker. Especially when a woman getting emotions about their money.
Okay.
Oh my god, I play goddamn victim. Playing victim.
I was DJ No Request.
Exactly.
What is your song?
You ain't even on the list, boo. You ain't even on the list.
I ain't even on the list right here.
Hey, Shawty, what your dancing name is?
Matter of fact, read this for me. Not out loud, but read this for me.
What's up, Christian? What's up, Christian?
You gotta test them.
Christian,
You gotta
what
test
up?
them, man. But oh boy, you can, just one mic, man. Just one
one
mic.
mic.
Well, okay. Well, like my man said, though, why everybody like, you know what I'm saying, the music that they listen to right now. Another thing is I like to think that
What's up, Ebony?
the things change. Like, you know what I'm saying? More so the younger generation now, right? I like to think, when you know what I'm saying, we all in the same age range. When we was picking up CDs, we had older family members and they was like, yo, this is hot.
Yeah.
This is this is, you know what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
So now we could pick up
It
a
was
Jay-Z.
It was grandfathered to our generation.
Yeah, right. We could pick up
Yeah.
a Jay-Z album and appreciate it. We could pick up, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
a Biggie album, a Nas album, and appreciate it. Now, if you ain't got that, you know what I'm saying, we'll pick up the coat. Now you're
What's up,
picking up
Lakeith?
Kodak Black.
Yeah, well, it really is like age group. You know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly.
People
Yeah.
The kids now are listening to the artists that's among their age.
Right.
Talking about the stuff that they're
They
into.
can relate to it,
Like, so
definitely.
they can relate to it, Lil Yachty, because he's like 19, 20
Right.
years old. Or
Yeah.
Kodak, he's 19, 20 years
Right.
old.
Young
Kodak.
nigga shit for young people.
Young boy.
Exactly,
Young boy.
you know?
It's for young people.
Young
Yeah.
boy,
For
and
young
maybe a
people.
young boy, they want to hear that, you know?
And to all you old motherfuckers complaining and hating on that shit, stop that shit. Let the fuck go.
Let them have
Yeah,
it.
it's
Let
not
them-
for
let-
you.
Let that. It's not for you. Let them churn have
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
I love the way you said
Like
that, bro.
your
Straight up.
adult hip hop is out there for you.
Right.
For real.
Stay with that.
Go
Stay
find
with that.
it,
It's
though.
cool.
Go find
It's
it.
cool.
Word.
Find that shit.
Go find it.
Stop complaining about hip hop. There's something out here for every fucking body. Even the little weirdo motherfuckers that like wear Jinko jeans and like face
yeah.
makeup and shit. The insane clown posse motherfuckers. Yeah, it's shit out there for them
place
too.
for you.
Hey.
Let them have that.
Shout out to Tech Nine.
It's cool. Yeah, the technicians. What's up, technicians?
Yeah.
How y'all doing? What's up, technician?
Strange.
I love y'all. Of course, them like your white friends.
Strange music.
Fact, shout out to Strange Music. Fact, them like your white friends on social media. They tend to like Tech Nine.
Hey, but listen,
technicians.
I saw straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? My dog Tech Nine. We talking about him, but dog, he got a car wash.
Bro,
he got a whole
tight business
studio.
Tight business.
All his money, he did it the right way.
Tight business. Tight, bro. They run a tight ship.
Like,
I really do.
I was in Kansas City like 2 years ago, and Tech Nine is kind of like their future, like of the Midwest on all the way to the West.
Right.
But he's a legend out there, man.
Yeah,
he's a legend out there.
He's
legendary. Like the first nigga to get on out there.
Yeah.
Ghostwriter.
Right.
This nigga that had about 1,000 little crews and shit.
But see, he'll tell you straight up,
and he still fucks with all them niggas he came up with.
Right,
exactly.
They all assigned to or work for Strange Music in some sort of way.
Right, and he'll tell you straight up, it was a whole nother time back then too, because he was out there thizzing. You know what I'm saying? That's that West Coast.
Thizzing.
Yeah, if you don't know about this,
rest in peace, Mac Dre.
Right, if you don't know about this and then going hyphy and all that stuff like that, please
What's up, Megan?
Don't all of a sudden try it and think that this is the cool thing. Nah, them boys Ben did that. It's kind of like what's going on right now in music today. Like that at the time, we popping pills, all that kind of stuff. They've been doing that type of thing. Now, you know what I'm saying? These boys want to do a lot of Xanax and a lot of lean,
Molly,
and things like that.
Like all like you're running your bodies down, y'all.
Right.
You're running your bodies down with all that hard ass living.
And see, that's still a message in the music. Like it's not a positive message, but it's still a message nonetheless.
And which one of y'all are gonna be smart enough to wake the hell up and realize that you're supposed to be like merely entertained? You are not supposed to live your life by this shit.
No.
You're supposed to. Rest in peace, DJ Screw. Rest in peace, Big Mo. Rest in peace, Pimp C.
Right,
man, for real.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying? And man, Pimp C used to have plenty of messages in them UGK songs.
Word.
So y'all out here sending these bitches money on these cash apps. y'all sending bitches money on cash apps.
They supposed to be sending you the bread, Pimp.
Stop lying about your product. It ain't no 17.5 nickel.
17.5, nigga. That's too high.
It be 10 when we buy. What?
Word up.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
That was and still yet, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to listen to the underlying shit that a lot of rappers are talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I mentioned it a long time ago. Even though, you know what I'm saying, Future is kind of popular for popularizing, let's say, doing the lean and Miley talking all that stuff. Future tell you straight up and down. I don't do that shit every day.
I don't do that shit every day.
I don't do that shit every day.
I do that shit every day.
But his life experiences are able to come through on the records.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and it sound cool. But now if you go follow the song, Miley Percocet. First of all, I'm not a liar. You can do Miley and Percocet if you want to, but you're not functioning.
You already know.
Yeah, you're not functioning. You are comatose.
What to do?
Yeah, you
are comatose.
Facts radio, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Facts radio
today.
Yeah, you're not doing too much at all. You know what I'm saying. That's a message in the music. You think you out here, following up a trend, but dog, you going down.
You're going down. You're weighing your body down.
They don't understand. They gonna need. If they trying to live, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. You cannot do all them drugs for X amount of years and think your health is not gonna be at risk.
Right.
Because at one time or another, you gonna have to go through it. You know what I mean.
You gonna feel that.
And you gonna feel it.
You really gonna feel it. And young ladies, stay y'all asses out of McDonald's at 2 o'clock in the morning and smoking all that weed.
Oh man, why?
Please cut that. Please cut that bullshit.
On the check-in.
Cut that bullshit the fuck out. You need to be out here aspiring to be your mama. Your mama out here fine and shit. Her diet right, like her makeup and her hair be right, her clothes be right.
They don't realize
like
that.
your mama about 40, 50, 60 goddamn years old and looking like she no older than 35.
Word up, like don't crack, baby.
And y'all asses out here 21 and looking like you're 30.
Wow.
Yeah. 35. Wow. A hard 30. A hard 35. Wow. Leave that fast food alone. Leave that weed alone. And stop hanging out with these niggas and shit.
Learn how to cook, man.
Learn how to cook. Learn how to cook. Leave that weed alone. Don't fuck with that powder.
Oh, man.
Get you a real nigga that do some shit.
Please.
Get you a real nigga. He want to sit around and collect joints and play video games all day.
And I know we
got your boy. You ain't got you a real dude.
I know we talk about
that bullshit out.
We talk about messages and music.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go back to what PJ Riley talking about. He basically saying,
in the building.
like it's a side where it's the older people hating on the younger people,
right?
But it's another side that the older people, the good side of the older people hating on the younger songs is the fact that the message that they're perceiving,
right? And
I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at the one that just automatically like, it's not this, so I'm not gonna listen to it at all,
right?
Yeah. But the ones that are listening to it, like, come on, man, like talk about something else, like something more positive. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it should be more. It's gonna be hard to do because it's a foundation set right now, so you gotta overtop that.
So like you talk about like the open minded versus the closed minded.
Yeah, it ain't gotta be common. It ain't gotta be common.
I don't know.
Soulish. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not gonna open everybody's mind like that, man.
No,
you can't.
Because a lot of people my age are not really around a lot of younger people like that.
Yeah,
like, see, my thing is I have younger cousins. My little sister was born in the 90s and shit. So some of the stuff that they're into, some of the stuff that she's into, I'm gonna hear it. I might like it, I might not like it.
Right. But that's the challenge.
I can say that I gave it a chance.
That's the challenge,
I
though.
can say
you know what I'm saying?
I gave it a chance. Like I heard it. Like okay, like I either fuck with it or I don't.
Yeah.
But hey,
look,
I have been in the club with my sister, lush bop in the future like it wasn't shit. Two bad bitches at the same damn time.
Right.
There's not a Future CD in this house.
No,
there's not a Future CD nowhere in this house. If there's any future in this house, he's a feature on somebody's shit.
I mean, like
he's a feature on somebody's shit.
I mean, I ain't gonna stunt. Now I got a lot of Future in my CD player, my laptop. You know what I'm saying? I still ride
because me and Will came from. We saw him come up. We seen Future come up from the first song,
from the first joints to now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And see, I learned who he was through mixtapes and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like before Pluto came out.
Yep.
Right.
And of course they gonna look at me crazy like, nigga, you actually know shit about Future? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
like
there was a time when
I'm from Georgia.
Like I saw a young show.
I'm from Georgia. That nigga is Dungeon Family. Dungeon Family will not die because of him, Janelle Monáe, and Killer Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This is their third wave.
Yeah, third wave right
here. Third wave. And I'm like the Dungeon Family, greatest crew ever.
Greatest crew, DF for life.
DF, get it.
Shout out the whole DF, man.
Shout out to DF.
1, 2, and 3, man.
1, 2, and 3.
Word,
like
man.
Rico,
Straight
Pat,
up.
Ray. We
Exactly,
love y'all.
man.
Love y'all. Love y'all.
Society of Soul, all that. I love that. I love soul music.
Goody Mob, Wish
all that, man.
Backbone, Cool Breeze.
Because you felt it right here in your heart.
And that was another. That was the message, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
DF had a message,
and that reached us, though. You feel me? Like that was when we cut that joint on. Like Soul Food came on. You know what I'm saying? Soul Food. Like that was the joint.
Good.
I got an idea for the topic for the next episode.
Trevor Lightbulb.
Just a little tag real quick.
Trevor Lightbulb.
Tech guy, what it do?
Yeah, Trevor Lightbulb going off, ladies and gentlemen. So we got something going on.
It's real quick. It's something real quick. Make everybody think. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what happened to all the music groups?
Like
we can talk about that.
Like
talk about that. That's next week though. We get back to the mess.
So let's focus on that.
Yeah, next week.
Solo artists, baby. Solo artists.
Yeah. What happened to the groups? Man?
What happened to the good groups?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
But of course, you know who the dominant group is right now.
Yes, we know. Yes, we know.
Migos.
But the message.
We gonna talk about Wu-Tang Clan and hieroglyphics later.
Wu-Tang.
We gonna talk about that.
What's up, Shane? What's up?
Yo, so the whole joint, right? Going back to the messages in music. Now we from the South. Right?
Yes,
from
sir.
the South. We in the South.
Yes,
we constantly listen to Southern rap. That's kind of what we do, right? Mm-hmm. We just now was talking about like that Atlanta movement. You know what I'm saying? It kind of happened. Dungeon Family. You know, Outkast. Everybody we name, right?
All right.
We can honestly say like. You know what I'm saying? Although there was a lot of pimping in a lot of a lot of pimping, a lot of drug talk.
Broke a lot of bros, man. Broke a lot of bros.
But they was talking about it was like two songs. It was two songs on them CDs, maybe even three. Where we was like, yeah, man, they talking some
ain't made you want to shoot
real shit.
Ain't made you want to shoot a nigga.
Right? Yeah.
I ain't want to shoot nobody. I just want to make hoes and sell a little dope.
Right? Yeah. I want to get a lack.
But I still love my mama and want to hang out with my homeboy.
Right.
You know. We had that balance back then. We had that real balance. I ain't want to kill nobody. I love UGK. UGK don't have a whole lot of songs about shooting niggas, but them niggas moved a lot of weight.
Oh yeah, they did. They did what they did.
Niggas moved a lot of weight.
They still talked about real life issues.
Yeah, exactly.
That people gonna go through.
Yes, man, real people, fake people.
Being trill, you know.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of shit niggas gotta go through.
And I'm not even trying to knock that type of music. I think that type of music should make somebody like feel better about where they came from and where they are now. Like that, I feel like that's what that type of music should do. Not make you want to do what they was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like I did that. So you would.
A lot of people get that messed.
You would have to do that.
They get it confused.
Like now, you know how you heard what Trevor just said, right? Now when Trap or Die came out. Niggas was like, it's on, son. It's on. I gotta go get me a pack. I'm on the block. Jeezy said
the whole thing from the music and the music and the lyrics. It just it made you that mode. But really, what he was doing is giving you the soundtrack to what BMF was doing.
Right,
you know what I mean?
That's it.
Now you can't beat
BMF was doing.
Right, we can't beat BMF. You're not gonna do that.
That was crazy.
Straight up.
You can't follow them. You can't follow them boys up.
Salute, man.
You know what I'm saying? But that was a message in the music. Like Jeezy was telling you, look, bro, it's happening, but
it's consequences.
I'm Jeezy. I really hate with this dude.
Right.
You don't got to be him.
And then in the few, he was saying Trap or Die, right?
Right.
But at the same time, he had songs on there like "Don't Get Caught."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People overlook that. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why when Rollo said that, my favorite rapper told me Trap or Die. Nah, you ain't listen to the whole album. Because that was like one of the last songs on there. Don't Get Caught.
Yeah.
That's what, you know what I mean? He was letting you know what the warning is. Before even, you know what I mean, if you want to jump off into this shit, the rules, principles, regulations, all that.
And then in the long run, it's possible your downfall is your next sale.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, your next sale.
Exactly.
Either your next sale or your next phone call. You done.
Man, free all the real behind them walls.
Please,
man.
Straight up. Free all the real niggas, man.
Straight up. Because I know it's like, we got caught up in that system, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. We ain't got no planes, no boats, and for none of that.
Right.
And who do we blame? And of course, who do we blame for that shit? That motherfucking Bill Clinton.
Hey, that shit was going on.
Billy Clinton.
You too.
Yeah. Billy Clinton.
Billy Clinton. Go ass.
The 3 strike thing.
Yup, the mandatories and all that shit.
Depleted our hood of all these brothers. Depleted our hood.
Right.
And now you want to express regret for it. But you ain't say shit when brothers was disappearing from the hood. We talking about fathers, brothers, sons.
Yeah.
And
all this shit.
And niggas laying down in camp for 20 years.
And
for non-violent shit. And then you wonder why that sister out there raising her children by herself.
Exactly.
Because you took the man out the home.
Exactly.
And they have been systematically trying to destroy the black family. Oh, they've done it for years now.
Bro.
For years now.
All by design.
All by design.
Listen,
this shit is on paper.
Crazy, bro.
On paper.
I tell y'all, boy, I watched Snowfall. Snowfall explains a lot of shit. Snowfall is
no pun intended.
No, yeah, Snowfall, no pun
intended. But it is dope.
It is dope for real. He's stupid.
But the beginning of it.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Like
tune in, man.
a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying? Let's say somebody that normally talks about like positivity in their music. Like
it was Kanye.
All right, well it was.
Yeah.
He kind of fumbled. He fumbled on that one.
He's fumbling the ball.
But okay, now this is what I'm thinking about, right? It's kind of like one state, and Q can agree with me, or this, well, all of y'all can. It's kind of like one state or one city that kind of just rises out of the most, that for all of the people that like positive rap, that stands out the most, and it got to be Chicago.
Positive
rap.
Positive rappers.
Yeah,
like it's, okay, because you're going to say Kanye.
After New York City.
You're going to say Common.
After New York City, of course. After New York City.
Okay, after New York City.
Well, you got to say, if you say Chicago, we got to say Oakland, too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, okay.
So everything that's come out the O, it came out the O, you know what I mean? You had Conscious Daughters, you had Paris, You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My nigga. Yeah. The Bay Area. The Bay Area. Yeah, the Bay Area. You can say like you had like different artists in the Bay Area saying different things. Like you had like Paris and Scarface and the Conscious Daughters over here. But then you also had the Cool over here.
Yeah.
And about
rest in peace, DJ Fam.
DJ Pam.
Rest in peace, DJ Pam. And and of course you had like a different type of messaging with the Dangerous Crew, man. I mean, let's count Spice One out. Let's count Spice One out. I was about to say, but if we can talk, Too Short and Ant Banks. Them brothers was all about getting your money, man. I mean, like getting your money and living.
In a provocative way.
California way of living.
California way of living. And of course, like you had hieroglyphics too, slipping in their lyrics here and there, and all that. Sophia, his weird ass, offbeat ass too.
Ice Cube,
man, dog. Ice Cube was like a preacher at one point, man.
Yeah, dog.
He much a preacher.
He held that flag up for like a good 3 years for us.
Yeah,
he said a whole lot of stuff for us.
Oh yes, America's Most Wanted came out today in 1990. America's Most Wanted.
Y'all go back to the first 3 albums.
Yeah, go back to the first 3 albums.
Kill That Will, the EP.
Yeah, Kill It Will.
And Death Certificate.
And my all-time favorite. Death Certificate.
What's up? And I'm gonna say Angela. What's up, Angela? You love Too Short, Angela.
Niggas ain't
you love Too Short.
Niggas ain't even know how hard. Niggas ain't even know how hard.
What's up, No Manners? What's happening,
bro?
Facts Radio.
Yeah, because he became like a star in the movie arena. Because that nigga do family movies now.
That's it. But it's his whole.
He flipped this bro. Like nobody ever gonna do it like he did it.
Nobody gonna ever do it like he did.
He flipped it so crazy.
But those of us who know Q from NWA,
right?
America's Most Wanted,
right?
Kill It Will, and like Death Certificate and the Predator.
Oh,
come on, man. He's always gonna be that dude does.
Yeah, he always gonna
be that dude does.
I look at him as a god for real. Off that West Coast.
I went to the free clinic.
What up, Angela?
To capacity. Now, how bad could a piece of ass be? Very bad, so I had to make the trip. I thank God I didn't have the trip.
Wow,
come on, man. Q was dropping them messages in a lot of the jams, boy. Q was that
nobody to blame but us.
And
how come we kind of kick it at a good show and then one motherfucker start fighting and fuck it off for
everybody?
Break them off something.
Special hate to wit.
Oh man,
go always sing the blues because all we care about hairstyle
to the hard eyes.
And if you step on the line, you push the button because I'll beat you down like it ain't nothing.
Like it ain't nothing, bro.
And to go from we trying to find like that state that got the got the most message type artists.
Yeah.
The new age is guess who it is?
Who that?
North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, cause you gonna say Cole standing out.
But then
Rhapsody.
Little brother.
Little brother.
Like hip hop is living in North Carolina.
It is.
Man, but we ready for that Little Brother reunion, man.
Yeah, about that time,
bro. You just gotta pull Fonte away from the Questlove Supreme shit. and stop fucking around. You need to go get No News is Good News today. You need to go get this today. Fonte, goddammit. And he's rapping on most of this. Minimal singing.
Hip Hop Jesus.
10 tracks. Only other guest rapper on here is Freddie Gibbs, y'all. We ain't playing no game.
Oh, shout out to Freddie Gibbs. Gary Gibbs, hope.
Gary Gibbs in the crib. Gary Indiana's finest. But yeah, man, dog, if you think about it, like the big 3 dog niggas, Drake, Dot, and Cole. I mean, California always gonna bring you some like message related shit in between the gangster shit.
Right.
Everybody in Toronto sounds like Drake.
I can't.
Trying to.
But let's say whack versions of Drake.
What's